Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about thrombophlebitis, which is the complication of postnatal period. So first, starting with introduction, thrombos means clot and phlebitis means is the inflammation of vein. Okay, so thrombophlebitis occurs when a blood clot causes inflammation in a vein, and blood clot typically form in the leg or pelvis. On rare occasion, thrombophlebitis can affect vein in the arms and neck. So if you divide the word, thrombos means clot and phlebitis means inflammation. So if there is any inflammation because of blood clot, then we'll consider it is a thrombophlebitis. And most commonly you can see this in the leg and pelvis, but very rare cases you can notice even in the arm and neck. Thrombophlebitis is caused by prolonged inactivity, like such as sitting during long periods of travel or from lengthy periods of bed rest. Such inactivity decreases the blood flow through the deep vein and causes a blood clot to form. So clot can form a superficial vein. Next we will see risk factors for thrombophlebitis. Inactive for long periods of time, like if you are not doing any movement for long period or you are not doing any activity. Second one is confined to bed for long periods of time. If the patient or if any person was bed rest for a long period, that can cause thrombophlebitis. Cancer that causes increased procoagulate substance necessary for clotting bloods. Paralysis in arms and legs for CBA, coronary blood circulation. Next are pregnant, like that's why we are studying it, are pregnant or have just had a baby, like postnatal complication. Use of oral contraceptives or hormone replacement. Have a family history of clotting disorder, overweight, have varicose vein and smoking. These are the risk factors for thrombophlebitis. But in this, why one of the cause is pregnant and the just have a baby means postnatal period or puerperium time. Okay. Next we have signs and symptoms of thrombophlebitis: warmness, tenderness, fever, pain in the affected area, redness and swelling. Superficial vein may be hard, swollen and the person may have a fever. If you see in the picture, you can notice it, there is a redness and swelling. So because of that, the patient will feel pain and patient will have fever. Next, pre-hospital treatment of thrombophlebitis, like first assess and maintain the ABCs. ABCs means airway, breathing and circulation. Administer oxygen. IV in forearm for ACTKO. Okay. Next, monitor vitals and EKG changes. Okay. Next, move the patient as little as possible. Administer morphine and phenytoin as needed. If clot is in the arm, do not use that arm for the blood pressure. Immobilize the arm or legs and keep it for moving. And CPR and intubation may be needed if condition of the patient is worsened. So this is the treatment for thrombophlebitis. Here I have used some terms like administer oxygen, PRN. PR means as prescribed by physician. Okay. Then IB in forearms or ACTKO, it means IV will give in the forearm to keep the vein open. Okay. Next we have like use monitor the vitals and EKG. Normally you know ECG. What do you mean by EKG? It is both the same, electrocardiogram. So these are the treatment for thrombophlebitis. Next we have pulmonary embolism. If a deep vein clot becomes dislodged and it may travel to the lungs, where it can block an artery and causes a potentially life-threatening situation. Treatment like it can permanently damage to the affected lungs and it low oxygen level in your blood and it damage to other organ in your body from not getting enough oxygen. What happen, this deep vein thrombosis when occur, the blood clot, it can dislodge from that vein and it can travel and it can go and stuck in the lungs and as well as in the heart. So what happen in the lungs, it will not get sufficient blood and oxygen for the proper circulation. Okay, that is called as pulmonary embolism. The signs and symptoms are like sudden SOB, it means sudden shortness of breath, chest pain, wheezing, leg swelling, pale, cool and clammy clean skin, diaphoretic, anxious, weak and thready pulse, syncope and fever. Okay, these are the signs and symptoms of pulmonary embolism. Next we have treatment. Okay, so assess and maintain airway, breathing and circulation, that is assess and maintain ABC. Monitor vitals and do an ECG. Administer oxygen with a non-rebreather mask at 15 liter per minute, or what patient can tolerate may need to be possibly incubate the patient. Okay, IV 18 gauze in the forearm, okay, to keep the vein open, and transport the patient to the hospital for periodontic care. And remember that you may have to start CPR since the patient may become unresponsive during the care. Okay, so these are the two more complication of pupurium or postnatal period. With this I have completed postnatal complication. So if you have any doubt regarding this unit, you can ask. Thank you everyone.